Good morning, Pastor Jody, Pastor Ryan, Pastor Kevin, and Pastor Sheila. I'm not sure if you received my email and Facebook message a couple of weeks ago. And so I wanted to take it a little step further. And I just want to share first my gratitude. You all are amazing. As I was driving into work this morning, I thought about one of the things Pastor Ryan kept saying to me as I was complimenting Champion Center when I first arrived last year. And he was like, Miss V, we not perfect. And I understand that. But when I tell you the vision and how you guys have walked out the vision that God has given you for the Pacific Northwest, I am forever grateful. Your obedience to God when you didn't know what it was going to look like, I'm forever grateful. And so it's me, the California girl that took a leap of faith and came down with nothing. You all poured into me. And there's not even a value to place on it, to be honest with you. I told God that I wanted my tithing life to be different. I've always been a tither. I haven't always been consistent. I've justified why one particular week I wouldn't be able to give. Well, I gave in this area, Lord, and you know my income and, all of that we do sometimes. And so I wanted it to be different because I knew I was seeking something different from God in regards to my walk, in regards to interactions, and wanting to go a little bit deeper in Him and wanting to assure that He was getting the full glory out of my life, and I was doing exactly what I was supposed to be doing, when I was supposed to be doing, and where I was supposed to be doing it. So coming to Washington and not ever having been here. So as you know, I moved here and had never been here before. But He was in it all, and I would do it all over again. And so back to the tithing, I told the Lord I would give every single week, or every pay period. And when I tell you I've been able to give tithe every pay period, and on top of that, when the pandemic hit and my income was cut more than in half with no stimulus, no unemployment, I told the Lord, although this is taking place, I'm still going to give as if I was receiving my same salary. And God has honored that. I gave in the legacy offering back in November, and that was an experience to be reckoned with. Oh my Lord. And the community that you all have created uh is just, it's been, oh, God has blown my mind, and He's used Champion Center and so many others in the Pacific Northwest to do it. And I'm so grateful. And He has given me my next steps. And so I'm moving back to California on Monday. Um, but I'm a different person going back to California. My walk with God is so much stronger, and I'm so much closer to Him. I have a clear understanding of what I'm supposed to do when I get there. I'm clear on relationship shifts. And Pastor Jody, thank you so much. My first life groups was with the women and with Pastor Holly in regards to friendships and the categories, and that impacted my life. I can go on and on and on. I truly want to thank you all for your leadership. I thank you. I thank you for your online services, because that's how I found you. Thank you. When I was in my dark place last year and opportunities opened up for me to go back to California, and I knew it wasn't time, God was like, no, because I knew that I wanted Him to work those things out. And He did. And not only have my life been impacted while I've been here, He's allowed and He's used me to impact others. And so Champion Center will always be my Pacific Northwest church home. I plan on staying in contact. I plan on, through Zooms if possible, to still be a part of the life groups. The community there is so amazing. Um, And so I just want to say thank you. Thank you for receiving me with loving, open arms, with no judgment. Um, Thank you for being your authentic selves. I have truly, sometimes you see in your mind what church could be like or what it should be like and different things like that. And you all have shown it. I remember being here, being fairly new and reaching out to my pastor back in California because I know his vision, and our church is much newer than Champion Center. And I was like, Pastor, oh my God, they get it, right? And so some things that you all have in place that he's working on putting in place, and just some different things. And so the correlation between the two, it was like I was still at home, but home had been revised and there had been some additions and different things like that. And so I understand that when we're obedient in our tithe, God doesn't always bless us monetarily, but he opened doors and he does things in different ways. But I can truly say, through my obedience in my tithing and giving, through my obedience in coming up here and not knowing what to expect, God has opened up doors. God has blessed, there's so much more that needs to be done in my life. So I'm not saying I've conquered everything, but what I am saying, I clearly see the hand of God. I clearly see my growth. I have the confidence and faith to continue to move not only my life forward, but the lives of those he's attached to me, right? But in a different way. And so I thank you so much. Thank you. Keep going. Keep going. When things get discouraged and you don't know what, right? Keep going. When it feels like you all aren't impacting those that you want to impact and those that you see in your vision, keep going. When you don't get the thank yous, keep going. When the hard questions are being asked or your judgment and decisions are being second guessed, keep going. And just know that there's a little girl or there's a young lady that you are impacting and may never tell you. Keep going, Champion Center. I thank you for the forever friendships that have been birthed out of my time here. I will be back, of course, to visit and to plant some things here and to do some things that God has instilled in me. And so again, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. You mean so much to me, so much to me. And I couldn't have been in better hands in regards to a church godly community than being in the hands of Champion Center, Pastor Ryan, Pastor Jody, Pastor Sheila, and Pastor Kevin. Pastor Kevin, they're a great extension of you. I know I haven't built a relationship with you, but those three, oh my goodness. So thank you all. I love you. I love you. I love you. And keep moving life forward. God bless.